coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So Temple's offense as they take control of the football first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He could not miss last time out. Completed better than 80% of his passes, more than 200 yards, leading his squad to a W. Smith takes the handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Tight end now in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. So Rice's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Caught, and he's got room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They strike first. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he makes the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Parks it out of the air. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. They're testing the right side here. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Gets it to him on the screen. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Offense with jumbo personnel. And they swarm him under. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls it and runs it again. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Calls his own number. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys.
Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Loss on 1st down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Owls. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Bringing it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Rides to back and leaves it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire...
Might have a chance. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Here we go. Ready.
Rides the option, he keeps it. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the 1st quarter. After that tight 1st quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rice.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Making side adjustments here. The give is to Smith. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Pocket breaking down. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On the delay, it's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Owls are marching down the field. Keeps it on the draw. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Chase. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion. Nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute. 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway. So it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. Oh, snags it, and there's running room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
He's trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Owls. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hands it off on the counter. Makes it past the marker. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They'll go hurry up here.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Gives it on the option. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. And Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got enough for the first. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Complete downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with Arkansas State taking on the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. Quarterback keep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Brown will throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. They boot it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Chase. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. side. It's Jackson. Just ran over it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it on the counter. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know everybody drew that one up, right? Like, oh, they're going to run an option, and they're going to pitch it to the big fella tight end and let him take it in for a touchdown. Nice creativity by this offense. Caught the defense off guard, and the big fella does the rest and punches it in for a rushing touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll move the tight end. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Setting up the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on 1st down, you're thinking run, right? Like, be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
86 bouncing. Here we go. Ready. 214 close. 214 close.
Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll try the run. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. There's a crease. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Owls! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. Offense in a bunch formation. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Bermudez. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Running inside, it's Smith. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Myers on the move. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Chase. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. Tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. He obviously
finding some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And Man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
If you are a fan of old school running the rock, then you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even closer to the goal line. And you can see these defenders, they're looking over to the sideline looking for answers. They don't know what the front needs to be, if they need to substitute more big guys on the field. They can't stop the running yet.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Owl. Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab in their space. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Lane. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
He might want another play. Gets the back moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of it. Got some room to run. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense got it, they're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The run inside. It's Smith. There he goes. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. This time he wants to throw. Finds the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bermudez. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Caught. Close to the marker. It's Clark. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Running inside, it's Smith. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another first and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The lone back's got it. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Rice. And the punishment has been extended. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Going to try to get it himself. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Well, some might think this has